And we are live. Happy Friday, Wonder Fanatics. This is the Wunderfan Show. I, of course, am your host, Henry Markin. Welcome. How we doing? I know a lot of people are excited about the Wunderfan National Championship ticket giveaway. We will get there. We got a lot on the table. The chat is blowing up. This is awesome. So fun to see. A lot of IO. We'll give opinions on the game. We got to talk NFL. We got a bunch of stuff to cover. Of course, before we get into any of that, I got to talk about who sponsors the show. That, of course, is Wunderfan, our company. Wunderfan, the best fan rewards app out there. Earn cash rewards just by going to games. Or if you're watching at home, check out the Wunderfan feed feature on the Wunderfan app. You can earn cash rewards just by scrolling on the Wunderfan feed. No catch, no strings, no gimmick, no nothing. Everybody wins on Wunderfan. That's who we are. That's our whole point of the show. Of course, if you see me talking to you on the Wunderfan app, that's great. You're in a great spot. You could see clips on the Wunderfan app in the feed feature. You see clips across social media. If you see clips of me from the Wunderfan show, it means you're getting paid to watch those clips. So whenever you see this face just yapping away, it's good news. Partially. You got to hear my takes, of course, but it's good news for you financially. Everyone wins in the Wunderfan app. We're in the final few days of our Florida school takeover. Again, we just want to show how easy it is for people to use the app in Florida, everywhere. So basically, Florida, Miami, Florida State, Central Florida, all those students earn cash rewards the second they step foot on campus. We have mapped out their locations campus-wide so that everywhere, every square inch on those campuses are Wunderfan earning zones. Earn cash rewards just by walking to campus or going to some college basketball games. We got some great college hoops games this weekend. All those schools have some pretty decent matchups, I guess. Well, unless, of course, you're Miami. You're going to get your doors blown down. But looking at the list of schools we got, so number 5, Florida, they're hosting Texas. That'll be a shootout. Florida State, they're hosting Georgia Tech, so they'll probably kill them. And then, of course, Florida's youngest brother, Miami, is hosting SMU. Oh, boy, Miami. This has got to be a new feeling, right, for Miami fans being the caboose of the ACC standings. Here's my sales pitch to any apprehensive Miami fan out there about wasting a Saturday going to watch a basketball game on their campus. No matter what happens to your team during the game, no matter what decimation you're in store for watching, I can promise the fans this. As long as you're using the Wunderfan app, you can get paid just for being there. No matter what monstrosity you're about to absolutely walk away with, you can earn cash rewards just by being there, thanks to the Wunderfan app. Okay? So that's what Wunderfan is made for. Wunderfan is made for making shitty basketball games fun, right? Like if you're looking for something to do and you need a little extra cash, download the Wunderfan app, go to the game. That's Wunderfan in a nutshell, making bad games feel less shitty. You spend money to go to a game and your team gets killed, well, you got to drive home. You got to sit in traffic. You wasted money going to the game. You probably gambled on the game, probably gambled on your team. I don't know why you would hedge, unless you're like crazy sharp, but usually you just go down with the ship. You're already a shell of a man emotionally. You might as well, make up some of that loss. You're definitely in a hole financially. With Wunderfan, you can take some of that back just by going to the game. Find the venue, hit earn. That's it. If the team sucks, the team sucks, but Wunderfan can stop the bleeding. Well, some of it at least. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. There's no tricks with the Wunderfan app. Whoop, let me put the do not disturb on. We're actually getting, the phone is starting to blow up right now. As you can see here, call to join the show at 424-299-1235. We will get to you. We will answer calls. We'll take any sort of listen that you have. You want to rant about your team. You want to talk about some bet that exploded in the first quarter. You want to pray that you're going to get the national championship tickets. You want to leave a voicemail, we'll review it, we'll listen to it, of course, but this is open for you to call. 424-299-1235. I'll get to calls after I'm done speaking, of course, but appreciate you calling in. But yes, Wunderfan. Everyone wins on the Wunderfan app. There's no tricks. It's not too good to be true. This is not Minnesota sports. Sorry, too soon. You know what? I think Minnesota Vikings fans probably don't deserve any shit ever. In fact, I think an apology is in order to all Minnesota sports fans. So I already put something together. My team here, they helped me write something. So here we go. Dear Minnesota sports fans, I'm so sorry you haven't had a men's sports championship appearance since 1991. That's 34 years. I don't know why we had to specify that. I think they could do the math. That's 34 years, 3 decades. Again, we don't have to specify. They know 34 years. I'm so sorry it's so cold in the winter and you have no championship parades to warm you up. You probably forgot what champagne tastes like. That feels a little rude. I don't know why we had to include that. I'm so sorry that people can't pronounce Minnesota without saying Minnesota. I'm also so sorry that many of us just assume Minnesota is just a part of Canada. Canada's great, guys. We didn't have to include that. I'm really sorry that you'll have to go another year without winning a title because the Wolves won't do it this year. Their offense is as stale as conversations with your local milkman. That's not polite. We didn't have... Who wrote that? That was mean. Anthony Edwards has been cold as ice fishing. Oh, okay. That's just no need. Anyways, sorry, Minnesota, but your suffering will likely continue. Best wishes. Guys, that wasn't very warm. Neither is Minnesota. I'm sorry. All right. That's I don't know who put that together. Crazy. You rascals. Well, don't do that again. Sorry, Minnesota. Is it too soon? Anyways. Last bit of housekeeping. If you are following us on TikTok, follow us everywhere. I mean, not because TikTok may get banned. I don't think they're going to get banned. I hope they don't get banned. It's always good to follow us everywhere. We're trying to grow. We're a startup. We're trying to grow. Just, let us, let us grow, right? But, of course, we really hope TikTok doesn't get banned. We're doing great on TikTok. Our leadership is so old, so out of touch, so blatantly racist. You remember that clip from Tom Cotton, the Arkansas senator, after TikTok CEO was Singaporean? He said, "So you're a member of the Chinese Communist Party?" Like, no, he's not. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Okay, NFL, here we go. So we got some really good games this weekend. Of course, all these games are awesome Wunderfan opportunities. Awesome opportunities to earn cash rewards, even if your team's season ends, like the Texans may end. Hey, you know what? I shouldn't have said anything because every team that's playing right now, this is why the NFL playoffs get so fun, is because every team can beat every team. Okay, this is kind of the March Madness of the NFL season right now, is where it really doesn't matter. Like all the mid teams, they've all been squeezed out. Those division winners that won in a fruitcake of a division. It seems like every team that's in the AFC South, of course, the Texans obviously are still in it, but in the years past, it's like, oh, geez, I don't know how we're going to get past the 2-15 Jaguars or the 3-14 Titans. It's like, Jesus Christ. I mean, like some of these teams are there by default, but, oh no, the chat's starting to get fired up. No. You didn't miss the giveaway. We haven't given the tickets away yet, chat. If you're panicking, we're going to give away tickets at the end, right? Sort of like a main course and then dessert kind of a thing, right? Well, treat yourself at the end, chat, if you're worried. But no, every team that's playing right now can pretty much beat every team that's left. Just look at who's playing. You have the Chiefs who are playing the Texans. And by the way, the Texans have beaten the Bills, who the Bills beat the Chiefs, but then the Bills also lost to the Ravens, who the Bills and the Ravens are playing again, while the Ravens lost to the Eagles, and who the Eagles beat the Rams, but the Eagles lost to the Commanders, who beat Tampa Bay, who beat the Lions, and the Commanders are playing the Lions, right? And of course, the Rams beat the Bills. So there's like this crazy spider web of mutual friendships, mutual teams that all know each other quite well and can really play with each other. So that's what we got going on. Oh, looks like the phones are starting to blow up. Let's see what we got calling in. Hey, if you just gave me a call, let's get it going again. I just missed your call. I think someone tried to call. Someone said go commies. That's actually my upset of the weekend, by the way. Yeah. I think you'll have to wait in 1 second. Yes, hello. This is the Wunderfan Show. Who might you be?
King of Birds.
King of Birds. Welcome back, King of Birds. Your Majesty, how are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm great. It's Friday before the divisional weekend. I mean, who can complain?
Yeah, Eagles won, but Dylan Aller made me want to freak out.
Yeah.
Drew Aller.
Yeah.
Made me want to freak out. That pass was crazy.
Okay, little context for everyone listening. King of Birds is probably one of the more knowledgeable callers I've ever had. The first time I was introduced to this caller, King of Birds, he asked me, what do you think of Tanner McKee? And you know, Tanner McKee, of course, is not the starter, the backup, the freaking backup from Stanford. He wanted a breakdown of Tanner McKee, like a surgical analysis. It's like, my God, King of Birds. What do you have for me today, King of Birds? You got 15 seconds.
All right, I have a question about what do you think, how they're going to use Barkley in this game? You think they're going to pass it 30 times, or you think Barkley's going to have 25 runs for 200 yards?
I think Barkley's going to have 30 carries for 200 yards is what is going to happen, King of Birds. I think Jalen Hurts. I think his bell's still rung. I think the cradle is rocking. He's in concussion protocol. Isn't he just a little dead man walking? You got to feed the rock. You got to feed the rock. Yeah?
Brown probably read more pages than he actually had yards in that game.
Yeah, damn right, King of Birds. All right, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you for always calling in. Yeah, see you next time. Yes, of course. Bye. God, I love that kid. He is so awesome, so smart. Yeah, Tanner McKee. Deep up. Another caller. Yes, hello. This is Wunderfan Show. Who might you be?
This is Philip Williams. How are you?
Philip Williams, going straight to first and last name basis. I love it. No alias. What's going on?
Not too much. I just had a question about NFL and college.
Let's answer your questions, Philip Williams.
All right, first question is NFL. What do you think the lock of the week is? Spread?
Lock of the week. I feel like the lock of the week is probably Ravens. Ravens over the Bills. I still love my Super Bowl Ravens-Eagles. I mean, if you really want to go spread too, I think I saw Eagles -6. I feel like that's pretty safe. But if you need a money line, if you have no interest in like you don't want to touch the numbers and you just want a true winner, I think there's no way the Ravens lose to the Bills. I think they're so much better.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough game either way. So we'll see what they can pull out. Moving college, as a big Buckeye fan, had a question on going back to the spread. Do we think, first of all, do we think Notre Dame stands a chance? And then looking at that spread, I know it's gone from 9.5 to 8.5. Think it's still sitting at 8.5. What are your thoughts there?
You know, I think as a Big Ten fan, I think it's good for I'm an Indiana Hoosier. So I think it's good for my conference if Ohio State wins. It's good for everybody there. But I cannot stand Ohio State for the life of me. I'm rooting for Notre Dame. I'm rooting for Notre Dame. I hate to say it, but I feel like they're gonna scrap. I think if you get Notre Dame with 8 or 9 points, it's probably safe. It may not be a good game, maybe ugly as hell. I feel like you gotta take the points, right? Right? They've come this far to not get killed. You know,
time will tell. Thank you.
Of course. I'm assuming you're anxiously waiting for these Natty ticket giveaways. Is that correct?
We are. We're anxiously waiting, but enjoying the show along the way.
Well, I appreciate you calling. I appreciate you participating. And don't worry, if it doesn't go your way this time, Philip, we're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. We're giving away tickets. You know, we got Final Four stuff coming up, Frozen 4. I think we got a little Super Bowl play. We're in the business of giving away. All right, Santa Claus is coming to town every day. All right, and the sleigh is Wunderfan. So Don't you worry if nothing happens today.
Love it. Love it.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Take care. Well, he was nice. Okay. Right before King of Birds called, I had a prediction. And I got to say, we got one more caller. Might as well. Henry, you could talk later. Yes. Hello. This is the Wunderfan show. What do we got? What do we got? Hello. This is the Wunderfan show. Who might you be?
This is Madison. I'm watching your show right now.
Wow.
I do have 2 questions.
Okay.
NFL and college as well.
Okay.
So NFL, do you like the Bengals? This is my first time watching your show.
Thank you. First time caller, first time watcher, yeah, that's cool. That's first for everything, right?
I'm a big sports fan, especially for a female. I'm pretty crazy about football.
Yeah, love it. Yeah. What's not to like? I love Joe Burrow. I mean, as much as the next guy. I'm a 49ers fan personally. So I'm taking this postseason off as a fan, and I'm Rob Lowe right now. I'm wearing an NFL hat, just a fan of the game, right? I got no skin on this. It's just game by game basis. But of course, yeah, Bengals are sick. Love Burrow. How can you not? He's so sick.
He's great. My next question is, I work for Ohio State football, and I have to know what you don't like about us.
Well, as an Indiana Hoosier graduate, I must say it is not uncommon to hate your neighbors up north.
Yes.
I gotta say, I've always sort of taken the side of Michigan in the game.
Oh, no.
It's just, I mean, those again, no skin other than just like geographic relations, of course. I got nothing against blue and maize. I think he looks pretty slick. The scarlet and gray sometimes is a little piercing. I will say that as much shit as I shovel towards your coach and his Sharpie dyed beard and his face today, he just always looks like he always has that face of like, it isn't possible we lost. Like he can't comprehend the fact that he could lose a football game, which I just think is like so unbearably naive. I will say he's done a fantastic job post Michigan loss. Like just sick.
Think it really made us. My cousin plays, so I kind of get all the inside scoop. But
absolutely,
I think there was a lot of pressure on OSU, so I think that really helped. What did you think of the Jack Sawyer play last week?
I think it was really cool to watch Sawyer of all people, the guy who everyone on social media saw like was in like complete like disarray when the flag planting happened. I think it was somewhat poetic. I mean, how can you not be romantic about something like that in sports, right?
I was actually 5 seats up from the yard that it happened on, and I can tell you everybody at the Cotton Bowl, it was crazy. I mean,
were people just like making out in the stands? Like, was the love in the air?
So, I was actually sitting right in front of Jack Sawyer's parents.
Wow.
They're good friends with my cousin that plays. And I was sitting with them, and his mom was just in tears. Like, it was pretty awesome. Like, I feel like that was my top Ohio State moment of my life. So
you picked a good moment. Well, thank you. Thank you for calling. Appreciate you watching.
For some Natty tickets, I didn't get them this time.
Well, if you might just get them. You might just get it. And if the luck doesn't go your way, it's Madison, correct?
Yep.
If the luck doesn't fly your way this time, stick around. Wunderfan, as I just told Philip, we're not going away. We're in the business of giving away. So,
I'm already racking up the points on the app.
Oh, that's the spirit. Madison, you take care. Thanks for calling.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. A lot of action on the phone lines today, folks. Remember, you can call in, leave a voicemail. You can talk to me directly. And that was cool because she was watching the show and she calls. She's got like this whole like interstellar thing going on. Like she's entering another realm. Great. Oh, that was a great Ohio State fan interaction. I usually don't come across those. I was at an Indiana Ohio State game where I got shoved. I was just, I was with, well, I mean, I'm not innocent, of course. I'm sure I said like, OH. And then something really, really naughty afterwards. But not going to out myself now. I'm an employee of a company. But of course, I got shoved at the Indiana Ohio State game for like 4 or 5 rows, like kind of like a cartoon, like bung 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 bung, like coconuts falling down a hill. But That was my last memory of going to any Ohio State game. I'm sure the people are nice. I'm sure Jack Sawyer's parents are fine folks. What was I saying before that? Oh, yes. I think Commanders beat the Lions this week. Yeah, I think the Lions are so injured. And like not even in like a cute and like inspiring way where it's like we're battle tested and worn out, but we're this close. Like, no, you're so injured. Like you're brittle. Like you don't even have like someone to. I don't even have a second to finish the word. We got a no caller ID. This should be fun. No caller ID. This is the Wunderfan Show. How may I help you?
Question for you.
Yes.
How do you live with yourself being an Indiana fan and knowing the basketball team is not what's mad enough to be this year?
What kind of guy calls for sport just to slice a nerve and stab me in the heart? What kind of guy are you, sir, to come on my show and just go right for the heart? How dare you?
I see on socials, Indiana this, Indiana that, and oops, you said it's a basketball school? What am I seeing this year?
It is not even January 20th.
Futures bet. I put a futures bet on Indiana to win the conference, and they're shit in the bed.
Hey, that's a good play. That's a good play. I don't see that like being dead. It's a tough road ahead for sure. We've got blown out a couple of times, but it's so early. It's how these conference games can go. It's just who gets hot at the right time. We were hot at the beginning. We dangerously cooled off, but we are very much a basketball school. If you've ever been to Assembly Hall, just look up next to the American flag. You'll see a sweet collection of banners, and they'll just give those out. This isn't a birthday party. Here's your souvenir. This is earned through years of being a basketball powerhouse. We're just not there anymore.
It makes me just question your integrity. You give out sports betting advice. You give out all this stuff. I'm down 7 units.
What? Really?
7 units.
No way. I no.
I hear whispers of you talking about Commanders this week. I mean, it's just stuff like that that pisses me right off.
Listen,
I just want to delete the app.
Don't do that. I have to come out and say that I am by no means a doctor. I am a if this is, we're going to compare this to the world of medicine. I'm in the world of Eastern medicine as far as like my gambling locks go. These are not subscriptions, right?
What is that? Acupuncture?
Like sniff this and then take this and then and enjoy the ride kind of a thing. Like, well, I'll cure you this way, right? This is I'm not as my takes are more surgically entertaining. But I like to be on the wave of, I was right about this. Like, I'm going to throw 9 different things at the wall. But when this one sticks, you best believe I'll never let you forget it. I do love the Commanders beating the Lions, but I wouldn't put more than, say, like the clothes on your back on that game because it's like a 9.5 point spread.
My girlfriend didn't get a Christmas gift this year because of my unit loss.
Because of me. Am I the catalyst?
She had a used napkin with a note that said Dr. PPR or whatever he called himself.
Yeah,
$1 this year.
Wait a minute. This is a long-time listener. Dr. PPR is calling.
Yes, I'd be following. And this is such a disgrace. I can't even, I have to take another call. I'm horribly disappointed.
Yes, that was awesome. Oh my God. That person called about that's my past self, Dr. PPR, when I actually did hand out medically prescribed gambling locks and fantasy plays. That's someone who really, really did their homework. Wow. Thank you for that. No caller ID too. Man, I can't get any more info on that. Oh, that was a treat. I used to be, full disclosure, chat, I was I used to dress up as a nurse, and I was Dr. PPR, giving you surgically correct plays for fantasy football. I'm going to bring that back next year. Apparently, we have people that still miss it and still put their relationship status on that. My goodness. I knew our health insurance, in society was a mess, but I didn't know that I was still regarded as medically correct. Shit. All right. I know what needs to happen. I got to take the Hippocratic Oath again. I got to get back in the swing of things. My practice clearly has not stopped. That was, thank you very much. No caller ID. Okay. Again, I'm going to try to get through this thought. I like Ravens, Eagles, Super Bowl. And I think we're still going to see that this weekend survive. I think Eagles taking care of the Rams. What is it? In blistering cold. Stafford hasn't played in the cold in a long time. Dude went from playing in Georgia, and they're not really known for their snowstorms in college, to a dome in Detroit. Again, shielded from the weather, to sunny LA. Like, it's so, I don't know if you know the weather right now. It's so sunny, which is horrible for these wildfires. It's just, but the weather is so nice. There's not a lot of confidence that you can just go to really shitty weather and try to run the same sunny LA West Coast offense. So I love the Eagles in that game. I think Commanders might just sneak by. I don't think the Lions have an answer for Jaden Daniels. I also think that this Lions-Commanders game, this will be a really tough weekend for Brian Kelly. I know he came out, and Brian Kelly, of course, the former Notre Dame coach, current LSU coach. This is going to be a tough weekend, very sour grapesy weekend for Brian Kelly. He came out. He was a good sport. He said, I'm absolutely rooting for Notre Dame. I recruited a lot of these guys. It means a lot to see the guys I brought in. You know, he's still making it about him. So far removed from Kelly, but you know, I can respect that. I can appreciate that. Oh, we have someone in the chat say, "Boo, Brian Kelly." I couldn't agree more. I went after Brian Kelly this week on our socials. I basically said Brian Kelly is a turkey, like not even a snake, because you know snakes can still strike and they're still deadly and you can't see them coming. Like I think a lot of coaches, my dad has been saying for years. My dad has always said, Coach K, you know, Mike Krzyzewski of Duke is a snake. And you don't just, he's a genius, but he's a snake. And he's got like 50 skeletons in his closet. He's ruthless, like, right? I think it requires a bit of skill. In fact, I think a lot of coaches, pretty much most coaches, are snakes. Turkeys aren't really deadly in the sense of snake or a fox. Like foxes and snakes are sly and they're cunning and they're manipulative and they get you to come to their school and maybe against your will. And then they just slice your neck and it's like, oh, no scholarship here. Oh, we're going to do this. Oh, I have my friends on the committee here. Brian Kelly's a turkey. Like wild turkeys, if they see their reflection on a car door, they will peck at it because those birds are so stupid. They think the reflection of themselves is a threat, an enemy bird. Like they can't get out of their own way. And my God, that recruiting video. Well, we're one big family here. Go Tigers. Like, where the hell did that Southern twang come from? Why? It's like the worst, like, Forrest Gump impersonation ever. Live in front of 17,000 screaming fans. Like, what? Who authorized that? Who green-lighted that PR move? Not me, not I. Not my PR advice. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Anyways, this will be a tough week for Brian Kelly because Notre Dame will probably, if they win, if Notre Dame wins, it's like Brian Kelly really left because he wanted to go to a place where he had the resources to win a natty. Of course, he would have left a team that won the natty. And then if the Commanders beat the Lions, that means that Jaden Daniels, a rookie, just took down two really good teams, the best team in the NFL this year. With seemingly, as far as it looks like, it's just the Commanders were upgraded by only Jaden Daniels, maybe Eckler and Dan Quinn, I guess. But that seems like a pretty good resource right there. Brian Kelly left Notre Dame to go to LSU to play with better resources like Jaden Daniels. Of course, he did jack shit with Jaden Daniels while he was there. Of course, if he was, he said, like, I need to go to a place with good resources. Maybe he meant raw materials like iron ore or silver or copper. Is that what he meant? Maybe it wasn't about the resources on the field. Maybe it was about the raw materials. I'm going to assume he meant player resources because I don't think this guy could separate any sort of element from one another. I do not like Brian Kelly. Not at all. I don't know if you got that vibe, chat. But yeah, I think I got Ravens, Eagles. I feel pretty good about that. Really, really good. And then the Niners will win the Super Bowl next year. So that's what will happen. Is Niners win next year, but we don't have to worry about that this year. We just got to pay him. Okay, let's do another voicemail here, and then we might as well, we might as well see who won that natty. Let's go through the voicemail again. This is just as much fun as calling in live. If you call me when the show isn't happening, this is where it will go. We have a voicemail from, we'll start here. We got one from Lakeland, Florida. All right, let's give this one a go. Lakeland, Florida. Here we go.
Hey, Wunderfan. Here's the deal that I want to say. But you didn't pick up. Guess you're not going.
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Buckeyes, Ohio State, they're in the natty. Ooh, wow, they're so good. They're so good. They lost to my Michigan Wolverines. Go Blue.
Ooh.
So that means essentially that if the Ohio State Buckeyes win the natty, my Michigan Wolverines were the best team in the league 2 years in a row.
I don't.
Yeah. So that leaves me with a bit of a dilemma.
Oh, okay. I see his point. I think he's using cartoon logic, which is cool because that's how real life works. But I like it. I like I can appreciate his take. So that was a Michigan fan calling and I guess reacting, reminiscing over last year's natty win. And so he said, if Ohio State wins the natty, of course, the most dreadful team in any Michigan fan's eyes, then that means Michigan will have been the best team of the whole thing 2 years in a row. I'm not sure if I can buy that. I don't know how much. I mean, that's kind of like giving the barista Monopoly money. Like somebody really stupid may be like, oh, I'll take $100 in Monopoly. I'm going to pocket this. I'm going to win in family game night tonight. I don't know if I'm not going to entertain that because that's so dumb. Like you beat Ohio State, but you can't keep that. That's over. That's like, if they win the natty, that doesn't mean anything. Of course, if you beat them for the next 5-6 years in a row, maybe this natty means nothing because it's like, yeah, you beat everyone else, not us. Maybe. I'm not going to buy it. I appreciate it. I'm a man of, I love stories. I love movies. I love cinema. That makes for a good story, I guess, if you're coping with the fact. I mean, what are you coping with? Michigan, if you're a Michigan fan, everything is great right now. You turned a seemingly shit season into an absolute win. Like, if you're a Michigan fan, this is the best thing. What do you want to win? The natty twice? You can't win the natty twice with this roster. You won last year. Congratulations, right? You have credibility for the next 25, 30 years, right? I think that's the appropriate shelf life. It's like if you win a title or a Super Bowl, as long as it's in the same century. It's really tough when someone wins like a title in like 1999 and then it's like 2010. It's like, well, our last one was in the 90s. Like the Niners, the last time we were good was like 90. Like, I mean, we were good, but our last title, what was it, like 93, 94? Like on paper, that's, it's almost 30 years ago, and I guess we're really due, but because it's in the 90s, it's so far away. But you just won, and your team was so bad this year, but you still beat Ohio State. You beat Bama in a bowl game, and you got Bryce Underwood coming next year. Like, what are you crying about? I mean, if you don't want Ohio State to win, that's a crazy take. I take it back. I entertained the take, decided I don't like it. I decided it's a spoiled take. Let's see if someone from Kansas City, Missouri can chime in. Yes, hello, it's the Wunderfan Show. Who might you be?
Hi there, Mr. Wunderfan. This is Irish Fan 47.
Irish Fan 47. Wow, yeah. Let me just make something up on the spot. Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to take something of note. You were giving that guy recently some crap about him wanting Michigan to win the natty twice. Why would you be giving him some stuff about that? Of course he would want his team to win the natty twice. Kind of like when Chiefs won the Super Bowl twice.
No.
and how the Chiefs are going to win 3 Super Bowls in a row.
What is this?
Year, the Chiefs are going to go back and win 3 championships, and Andy Reid is going to be the best coach in NFL.
This was a trap. This was a trap. This was a total.
It's not a trap. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking.
Yeah, I mean, I totally bit it. Like, here I am thinking this guy wants to talk college football. Nope. Let me spin it my way towards Arrowhead Stadium. I mean, what a trap.
No, sir. The Ravens met their end in Arrowhead Stadium.
Let me guess.
The Chiefs also beat the Ravens last year in the AFC Championship. They beat them this year. At the beginning of the season.
Am I speaking to a Collinsworth? Is your last name Collinsworth, perhaps? Is this a...
Say that again. I'm sorry. I can't hear you over the Chiefs winning.
Oh, this guy. Now, here's a guy that needs to get off the damn phone. See, kids, it's important to not do the old bait and switch, right? Because it makes everyone else feel like complete shit. All right, that was fine. Good for him. If the Chiefs win, I had this epiphany the other day. If the Chiefs do win the whole thing this year in 3-peat, it's actually not that big of a deal. Right. It would be insufferable media coverage. Like, I would say the 2 weeks between championship week and the Super Bowl, whoever's going to the Super Bowl, you get 2 weeks of just insufferable media coverage. That sucks. Right. And I totally understand if you want to put your head in the sand and just move to the Appalachia Mountains and get away and like cut your phone lines and just become a hermit. I totally get that. I totally understand that for those 2 weeks. But after you win a Super Bowl, like, it's really like the one parade where people are talking about it, but then they just move on. Like, it's like, oh, NBA. Like, that's it. It's done. Like, it's the 2 weeks of anticipation prior where it's like, what will Taylor Swift wear? What's Chris Collinsworth going to be doing? Is he going to be at the game? I mean, here's another way we tell the same story. Like, that's the part where it's like, I really, really can't be on social media right now. But if you think about conceptually, like, you talk about people who didn't get to live and witness Michael Jordan, right? Like, people like me. I wasn't alive when Michael Jordan and his airness was just crushing it, right? I only have the absolute pleasure of hearing all these old heads telling me how bad my generation of basketball is. I just have the pleasure of them saying how I don't know ball and how LeBron could never sniff a title in their day. And that's so fun to hear. And the evidence behind those claims is precisely dick. But I really do wish there was a way I could experience those games authentically and not watching tape and being like, oh, wow, you know, this is like, yeah, like old highlights don't even do it justice. My point is, watching Kansas City do a 3-peat would be like watching Jordan do his thing, because it's like, you're witnessing greatness is my point. All right. Someone from Las Vegas, Nevada. Who might you be? It's the Wunderfan Show.
Hi, I'm just a normal fan, and I just wanted to ask you,
yes,
how the hairline doing? How the hairline doing? Take the hat off.
Why? What?
I just want to see how the hairline doing, bro.
Okay, for everyone that's on this, we'll make this an example, all right? For everyone watching this caller said, how the hairline doing, okay? And I'm not going to do anything except entertain him, all right? Hairline is fine. The hairline, how's your hairline? Are you calling? Are you literally Mr. Clean? Are you bald as a whistle? Like, what?
I got way more hair than that, bro.
Oh, look at this guy. This guy's sweet. All right, you got 3 seconds to change my mind before I just hit that red button. This was an attack. Oh, okay, you see that? That's technically terrorism. I hope it was worth it. Look at this. This isn't that bad. All right, I'm a little stressed out sometimes. When you wear a hat for a long time, it's not favorable. I just got out of the shower too. The hair sticks together, so it looks like it's less. Good flow, really. Thank you, Philip. Yeah, I feel like that what he was doing, he was just throwing a rock. That guy lives on a mountain of rocks, and I have a glass house. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy is probably bald. And he probably followed me for a little bit, and he just wanted to, just kind of feel what it feels like to have a little bit of hair again, because that's all I'm going to say about that. We're doing fine. The hairline is on the run, and we are not fine at all. I cope about it every single day. That's why I just love this hat. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay. Yeah. If Mahomes wins and they three-peat, it's like witnessing Jordan do his thing back in the day, right? It's like being around for Brady, because now I look at Brady highlights and I watch Brady with like not an erection, because that's crazy, but I do get chills when I see Brady highlights, because I think like, wow, I was so lucky to watch Brady do all that live. How lucky was I to see some of the calls and Brady this and Brady that? Like, that's pretty cool, because I get to think about like when we have these next generation, like we're in a really good quarterback era right now, really good, and I'm stoked. But when these guys all go, and it's sort of the next wave, like when Mahomes is an antique, and it's still like we're back to the, okay, where's Mahomes stack up against Tom Brady? And we have the people who weren't alive during Tom Brady. I get to be that old head and say, no, you don't know ball. I saw Brady. So Mahomes could do what Brady is doing, and or did. I guess not doing, because now Brady is on television calling the most vanilla mid games ever. I wish he wasn't a broadcaster. All right, someone from Hinsdale, Illinois is calling. What we got? I swear, if this is an attack about my hairline, I'm going to hang up. Who is this? What do you want?
No, Mr. Fivehead, this isn't about your hairline. I'm just wondering, for MVP for NFL this year,
Jesus.
do you think Caleb Williams has a chance, or do you think he's going all out? Because I think he's got a real shot next year when we get a real coach and then a real offensive line. I think he's got a chance.
Caller asked, does Caleb Williams have a chance to win MVP this year? And boy, did I need that laugh. How do I break this to you slowly? Let me break this to you slowly.
Just hit me with it. I've had numerous disappointments through being a Bears fan.
Never. I'll break it slowly. Never say never, but never. I'm so sorry.
Next year, though. Next season, he's got a chance.
Yeah. Never. No.
Yeah. No, he's got it. Yeah, he's got it. Next season, he's 100% locked. 100% locked.
Who's your coach?
Put it down right now. It's
Who's
100%
your?
locked.
Oh, where do you want me to put it down? Like, should I go to like some like quick cash now? Every book.
Exactly.
Go to every book.
Right now.
Okay, let me just. You're right. Let me end the stream. I'm gonna go to Vegas right now. I'm gonna fly there, drive there. I can get there via car, easier than that. And I could just go right up to the book and say, excuse me. No, I'm not on drugs. Hi. Yes, no, I'm not drunk. I will put down Caleb Williams MVP next year, and then
put the entire economy on it.
And put the entire economy on it. Then when they put the red dot sight on my forehead and ask what kind of damages I've done, what's wrong with you, I'll say, no, it was a bit before they tase me. Caleb Williams doesn't even have a coach.
They're nervous.
Who's nervous?
Are nervous because they're going to lose all their money if you place that bet. They're going to lose all their money.
No one's nervous. They're thanks for the donation. This will look nicely as we get another billboard outside. Like, what? No one's nervous. There's no.
He's coming. He's a real threat on offense. He's got the legs and the arms.
All right, let me. I appreciate your righteousness, and I love your fandom for the Bears. You're about to sign Mike McCarthy as your coach. You're not going to get.
No, we're not. We're getting Ben Johnson.
You're getting Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson will not just go to Little Brother Chicago within the same division. I can promise you that.
No, we're going to convince him.
Ben Johnson would rather be demoted to special teams assistant before he moves within the division. If anything, BJ is going to get his BJs in Vegas. And my whole microphone just fell down. Ben Johnson will find his true love in Vegas, coaching the Raiders, not Dion, because Dion will go to the Cowboys with Shador, and Mike McCarthy will be your head coach. So I don't know if that bet stands a chance. Goodbye. Enjoy your day. Okay, I'm not entertaining that any longer. Next caller. Yes, hello. Who is this?
Hey, Mr. Wonder. I was just curious, how many people have entered to the sweepstakes?
We have thousands of people in the sweepstakes to win the national championship tickets, I assume?
Yeah.
Yes, we have thousands. That is We are actually nearing the end, top of the hour, nearing the end of the show. And so I will be spinning that wheel. But we have a wheel of thousands of people who entered the raffle on our app, followed us, did all the criteria. It is a healthy bunch. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for whoever wins, but I'm also excited for you guys are all here and anticipate and excited. So that's really cool. Yes.
Yeah, it's a great cause. Can you tell your story, how you started your app, like your business plan?
Wunderfan. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wunderfan, in a nutshell, was created to... Oh no. Was he snoring? No! No! Bait. Switch. I mean, this is a cookout right now. They're going hairline. They're doing freaking... I feel like a crawdad in the river. Just like, is that bacon for me? Door slammed shut behind me. I get yanked up. I got an 8-year-old looking at me, touching the cage, going, I can't wait to eat you for dinner. God damn it. Oh. Well, I was going to say a heartwarming story about how Wunderfan started, and Wunderfan was really built to make fans feel something after their team just got destroyed and killed and all this stuff after they lost all this money, betting on their team that got killed after they went to the game only to watch their team get killed. Wunderfan was invented, created to make shitty games feel less shitty. Wunderfan is here to improve the fan experience and keep engagement in the games going, earning every second you're in the stadium, keeping fans in the stadium, in the games. But no, this person simply called to bait and switch me and pull the old roofie myself and go to sleep. That was crazy work. That's the devil's work. I'm not a religious man, but I'm pretty sure I just saw some satanic waves shoot straight through the phone. The aura was insanely something of hell, and also something we see out of Purdue fans. That I'm pretty sure hell is right next to West Lafayette. I'm not a religious guy, but that was very much a Purdue fan thing. Okay, 11:48 a.m. Pacific time. I got a few things to discuss, and then we will spin that wheel. I really hope that when we spin the wheel, we don't just lose everybody, but there's a chance that a lot of these people, we have a lot of people in the chat right now. A lot of people in the chat, a lot of people on the app. This is really, really great. Really happy you're all here. Reminder, Wunderfan, use it at games. If you go to a game, go to a stadium, you can earn cash rewards everywhere. We're still doing the Wunderfan college campus takeover at our Florida schools. If you're going to an NBA game, people are saying the ratings are so bad. The ratings are bad. Like, everyone's complaining about the ratings. Bro, if you're getting paid to go to a basketball game to watch the best athletes in the world play basketball, you're still going to be like, but the ratings and their shut up. All right. Like, kindly zip it. Swallow the zipper. God, shut up about the ratings. It's always people who don't watch the NBA. Like, people who don't watch the NBA are complaining about the ratings. Those are the people that are like, it's like, I respect hockey fans, but a lot of hockey fans right now are be like, well, the NBA ratings are so bad, which is why I'm so stoked to be a St. Louis Blues fan or whatever, or Tampa Bay Lightning. It's like, God, I knew this was coming, you know. Real quick, chat. As a hockey guy, as a hockey person, if you're a hockey fan, who I'm not a hockey guy, not really. Riddle me this: why are the hockey names, the team names, so? Like, why are the themes just, they're just so all over the place, right? Like, there's 3 or 4 hockey team names that are like really dark and dangerous and violent. Like, I'll give you an example. The Hurricanes, like named after really big natural disasters. So like ones with a lot of death, like Hurricanes, Fire, or we have the Predators, you know, or the Sharks. We're going to bite you to death, right? And then you're like, whoa, it's too dark. We should dial it back. Maple Leafs or Canadians. Like, what's more friendly than a duck or a Canuck? Another way to say Canadian. Anyways, what was my point? My point was, if Download Wonderfan, go to an NBA game, stop complaining about the damn ratings, and enjoy great basketball and get paid to do so. Okay, that's enough there. Kind of talk about everything I want to talk about. I think Notre Dame will cover. I don't think they'll win. We'll talk more about that game on Monday. I think Ohio State will win. But enough about me, and on to the main event, what everyone is really excited about today. We're going to spin this wheel. We have, again, so the winner of this national championship ticket giveaway, remember, it started as a raffle on the Wonderfan app. So if you entered that way, your name is in here. It also, we extended the raffle to, you had to follow and then download the app as well as we started to grow our social channels, our feeds. And so there's a lot of people in here. Some people have been sitting in this raffle for months since we put it up. Some people just joined the raffle. Everyone's entry is the same. Just want to point that out. I'm spinning a wheel here. Thousands of names, a lot of people. I cannot show you the wheel, but you're all in it. Here we go. Good luck. We're going to spin it one time. All right, we're going to spin it one time, and it doesn't start anywhere. It's just, I don't know where it starts. I'm just going to spin it, do a couple rotations, and it's going to slow down. You've all played Wheel of Fortune. All right, here we go. And apologies if I don't say your name correctly because I'm just going off of either a username handle or your Wonderfan code name. Here we go. All right, we're going to spin that wheel. I'm going to move this tab over here. Okay. We're spinning the wheel. Here we go. Here we go. Wheel is being spun. Moment of truth. And the winner is Eric Wynn. Eric Wynn won the spin contest. Congratulations to Eric Wynn. Again, Eric Wynn. You won the raffle that spun. Your name hit Eric Wynn. Wow. Look at that. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Yes, so Eric Wynn Stafer, that's you in the chat. There he is. Let's go. Yay. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir. We'll be in contact. You won. We will reach out to you via Instagram, social DMs. Everyone else, thank you so much that participated. I appreciate everyone doing this. We all appreciate you. That it was a lot of fun. We will be doing more of these. Okay. So if you didn't win today, don't worry. Wonderfan's not going anywhere. It must be the refs for the Chiefs. Don't worry. Everyone else, download Wonderfan. You could just let the app run during the games. If you go to the games, if you're watching the game at home, just, you can earn cash rewards that way. People are jumping off the chat right now. They probably lost, upset. Thank you anyways for joining. We'll be in contact with you, Eric. We will deliver the tickets and transfer tickets in some fashion. But to everyone else, thank you so much for joining today. This was a lot of fun. Chat was popping. We're doing more of these. Don't worry. So we will be giving out more of these tickets going forward. Sorry everyone that lost, but pay F's in the chat. Pay your respects. Okay, gang. This was great. Enjoy yourself. And I did not go to college with JT Perry. I haven't gone to college with anybody in here. I did not. Nope. Chat's getting controversial. I don't know these guys personally. All right, everyone, take care, and we will see you soon. Oh, we'll see you on Monday. We're doing a show on Monday. Have a great weekend, and use Wonderfan whenever you can, because you earn cash rewards that way.